Hey everybody, Tim with Neen's Bees. It's been forever since I put a video on. Just been buried with bee work, and I coach football and everything else. And so we have all the hives up here in the wintering yard. This is the 8-frame yard, but pulled them out of the 10-frame yard because we're going to start construction down in the 10-frame yard, and I didn't want them out there. And so this is now partially the wintering yard. We'll see how many hives make it. Hopefully all of them will. But we have a dozen hives here, and we have one more at the house. I have my little wild hive, I call it, at the house. Today is October 6th. Right now it's 58 degrees. I have 2 days of decent weather left, and then it really drops out 50s and 40s and rain. They're talking about low 20s at night, and so I've got to get my work done. The only thing I have left to do, short of wrap the hives and insulate them, is I've got to put a Vivaldi board or a vent board on this 10-frame hive and on those two little 8-frame hives. That's what I'm doing today. And then tomorrow I'll come out and I will wrap everybody up. But I'm going to go through hives here real quick, since it's been a while since I have posted a video. If you've seen Colossus, my original bee, one of my original bees, Colossus, I caught her in a swarm last year. She gave me 5 splits this year. And so this is Colossus number 1. Colossus number 2 is right there. Colossus number 3 I gave to my buddy Dan Norsini. That's Colossus number 4 right there. And that's Colossus number 5 on the end. And so I'm going to walk through my hives with you real quick. Everybody's happy, healthy. Mite treatments have gone on. I didn't pull a ton of honey. I only pulled honey off of 5 of these hives because this was a split. That was a nuke, but it did give me honey. That was a split. That was Saskatraz package. That was a poor nuke that I got, that I ended up combining with another nuke. This was a nuke. This was one of my original hives right here. That's the Liberty hive. My queen in there is 4 years old. Split, nuke, and Cordovan queen. So I'm going to go through these real quick just so you can see. So this is the Colossus number 1 split right here. She is dark, just like her mother, and she gives me nice dark bees. If you can see these bees, really nice and dark. A lot of Caucasian in them, I believe. Really a lot of silver gray in there. This is called the Dalton hive. This hive I inherited from some people, and it's just a gangbusters hive. This hive hasn't been treated, or hadn't been treated. It had swarmed, but was a live hive for 4 years. A guy left it and didn't do anything with it, and so I picked these bees up and fixed them up, nursed them back. Not that they were unhealthy, but nursed them back. And don't know what it is, kind of an Italian looking bee. This is a Carney that I picked up from Outdoor Bee Company. That's who this is from. Nice Carney bee, and they are in, yes, 3 deeps, and they will overwinter in 3 deeps. Huge colony. Each one of these guys gave me a lot of honey. I took a deep off of this one. I took 2 mediums off of them. I didn't take anything off of them because they were a split. So this is Colossus number 2. These bees are fairly feisty. This is probably one of my meanest hives that I have. Still got drones. See the drones in there? But they're not going to be around for too much longer. In fact, they're working on that drone right now to get him out of there. They don't want him in. This gave me a couple of supers worth of honey. This was I bought 2 nukes, and both of them were junk. they ended up making another queen. I ended up combining both of the nukes for one, and they're actually doing very, very well right now. They bred with some of my good drones in my yards here. They raised a good queen, and so hopefully they make it. They blew up as soon as they got healthy. They did great. So I'm really looking forward to them for next year. This is my Saskatraz package. These little Saskatraz bees right here. Give you a look at them. Everyone's nice and warm right now. We got orientation flights going on. This is the only Saskatraz bees that I have here. They're working on this. They don't want this. I put a chunk of wax in that upper entrance, but they want it out. So I'll just let them do their thing. But that's a great queen. She's a young queen. No honey off of them. No honey off of them. This is Colossus number 5. So Colossus number 5, yes, is in 3 deeps too. I didn't steal any honey from them. I just left them. They're going to be a great hive next year. Very, very good queen in here. So again, my Colossus bee gave me, and I'll look to see if there should be another video that I posted of my bee. Oh, look at the farmer over here. Can you guys see this? I just seen this guy out here probably spraying dandelions, and that's what my bees are eating right now. Unbelievable. You see this guy? That's too bad. Huh. Anyway, these are my Cordovans. I've had you guys ask about how my Cordovans are doing. My Cordovans are doing really, really well. This is them. You can see how light colored they are. They're a nice light colored bee. I have everybody taped up, so I'm not going to go through them. No one gets to see them. But my Cordovans are doing good. They are in 2 deeps and a medium. And that medium is full of honey. That deep I know is full of honey. And so I left a lot of honey on my bees this year. Hopefully it helps them make it through. But pretty bees, really nice light colored bees. This is a hive of carnies. These are Pacific Northwest carnies out of Oregon, and they're not as busy. I think she's kind of curtailed laying. They kind of have a lot of like silver and gray in them. Really kind of a neat looking bee. Kind of almost a root beer, actually. Kind of a root beer looking bee. You can see that. They're kind of neat looking. I'm hoping that they make it because they're a neat bee. This is Colossus number 2, I believe. Colossus number 2. Pretty good hatch going on right here. Everyone's coming and going, checking stuff out. Good, nice little orientation flight. This is the Liberty hive. This is my oldest hive. Hive of Italians. Look at them working on this yellow jacket right there. See that hornet that just went in there? It'll come out in just a minute. They'll chase it out. Stinking yellow jackets. So I got these traps down here. You see these yellow jacket traps? They're full of yellow jackets. Anyway, this is my oldest hive. This hive had a heavy mite load. I'm worried about it. I hope it makes it, but I think it will. Bees are healthy in there now. And then this is a hive of Italians I got from WSU, Outdoor Bee Company. These are old world Italian genetics. This hive was a nuke that I installed probably in early May, and it's in 2 deeps and a western. And I pulled 2 deeps. I pulled 1 deep and a western off of it. Just a huge colony. Unbelievable workforce. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys the yard right now. I've got work to do, got to get going on it, but this is what the yard looks like. And so I'm going to do a little hive work, like I said, get vent boards on, get Vivaldi boards on, and wintertime food, emergency food if they need it. And then tomorrow I'm wrapping hives and I'm done. So that's what I got.